Oh, and as always, we're going to start by breathing that beautiful, beautiful breath into our heart, filling our heart and creating space, knowing that we're creating the beautiful covenant between us and our team, that when we create that space, we are waving the flag of invitation and saying, come on in. We're going to take another breath and just feel the love of the present moment. Feel the perfection, the serendipities, the energy. It all is so beautifully orchestrated by our teams. Our teams are all joined together. We are indeed all one, and we just can revel in that energy of oneness and perfection, that regardless of the troubles that we have, regardless of the illnesses and the aches and the pains, regardless of the sorrows and the grief, that we are loved perfectly in this moment, and that it is our playground to do with all of those aspects of our lives, to do with it as we can in any moment. I'm going to take another breath. Send it down to Mother Earth, to the beautiful, beautiful black center of Mother Earth, representing the infinity. The connection between our energy system and Mother Earth is beautiful, Angel Michael, and he is represented by the color black, the absorption of all the color into that glorious infinite center that is Mother Earth, the heart of Mother Earth that opens into so many more dimensions and timelines and realms and incarnations. So breathe that energy in, send it into the infinity. And we thank Mother Earth. We thank Mother Earth in this moment. We thank her for holding us in her love. We thank her for her guidance. We thank her for all the blessings that she brings within our lives. We thank her for nudging us on our path. Oh my God. You're going to tone. Ariatiana kiana kotaya sakona yakina ononukina. Arakuno urki rakatariki, seeing the energy coming out of your hands down into Mother Earth as beautiful reaching beams of energy, beams of love. Ariatoza yarakara roz kiara katotorka arina arona yarakozi arkiatate arko notoko urukunana arki azikita ya no komata yana ana kozo meyanaki. We ask in this moment that the angel team will release from all of our chakras anything that is holding us back, any beliefs that are holding us across all aspects, all dimensions, timelines, incarnations, and realms. We reach across. We reach and we ask our angel team within each of the chakras to utilize our intention, utilize our strength and our resolve as we say yes. Yes, in this moment, to release all that no longer serves us, with such gratitude to Mother Earth for accepting this offering. Aitikaya ta kataruma nakita arodoti azai takina nakita to onoma takina nakiara kototorukozu kotoruma naki. Moving the energy of the angel team through our chakra system, utilizing our intention in this moment. Atiana toto omana araototorumana aragira katorokoto. We breathe into the center point. In this moment, we breathe that center point in our heart, and we're going to see the green holding all of the chakra colors going into the cosmos, and we're going to see the green holding all of the colors going into the heart of Mother Earth. Breathe in. Moving the energy out as it carries from us all that no longer serves us. Swirling it up and swirling it down. And we sit in the energy of gratitude, in the energy of appreciation, knowing how supported we are, regardless of our life situation, knowing that we are held in the heart of Mother Earth. We are held in the heart of the cosmos. We are seen as perfection in this moment, letting that beautiful energy of acceptance of that love, the acceptance of that perfection, the acceptance of that worthiness in this moment, worthy to be helped, worthy to be supported, worthy to be shared with. Aiki taikaya to oya mana kita ta ayata tina no oiki manda kia na kia arozi kia ta 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 rama na no kotiana koto oroza kia ta ta hita kia na no nia na te kia na ia kara kata ari e ma nia na kiza kati oto ti amani na anya mono kuzu kuriati tarakatata. Taking a breath. And all of the beautiful sacred circuits that are going within our chakra system, flowing with equality, balancing our energy from our center, the center of all, the center on the crystalline grid. We ask for this beautiful sacred balance, knowing that Mother Earth and our connection with her is as powerful and grand and wonderful as our connection with what we see as a God in the cosmos. It is indeed the same. Atayano namana kiatatarkia satotoro mani ariana o ara oze kiata ata nena kata ozukanaya kata ayana go umana ainiana oriata to otayaka. Siari kiara kototo mana kiara kiatata. Merging our energy with the tone, feeling your own personal energy merging out with all, merging with each other, merging with the cosmos, merging with Mother Earth. Hari ai ki ai ni ai o. Hari ai ki ani ai o. Ai ki anai ai u. Ai u. Ai u. Ai u. Hari ai ki anai ai u. Ai u. Ai u. Hari ai ki anai ai. 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 Hari ai. Hari ai. Hari ai. Haya, haya. We thank Mother Earth in this moment for bringing the beautiful healing tones through, for raising up from her beautiful heart center and riding the tones into this dimension. Ariano kainai kumaya turanya. We thank the angel team for riding the beautiful frequencies and bringing with the tones and the frequencies what is needed within the individual in this moment. Ayakyanam, Ariana inakomana kianaki, Ariana kiana kiano kuri kianaki. We ask that our hearts be open and yet protected. We ask as we move forward in our life that our globe of energy around us is the perfect size, the perfect shape, sealed to perfection, holding our own energy within it and the beautiful love and light of the all. We ask that that energy be strong, that the boundary of our own energy be strong against anything that does not serve our highest good. And we ground it with our intention to Mother Earth, that she hold us within her arms as we go forward. And we call across all aspects at this time, all dimensions, timelines, incarnations, and realms. We ask that all the energy that is ours for our highest good come back to us in this moment. Ainai ki kai anai ki anai ka ko na na ni ka na ko hare ai ana ki a ki ana ki a ko do urukamana. And we ask for that sacred sealing of our armor on our front and our back, sealed on our sides, that gives us strength as we walk in this earth. It brings us protection from the energies that are not ours. It is our intention that we do not pick up that energy, that we are cleansed and purified by the beautiful tones, and we work to maintain that cleansing. Atira Katariana Koziki. And we ask throughout our day to our beautiful angel team for the reminders that we will see the cloud that brings them to our mind, that we will see the numbers line up, we will see the bird fly within our experience, and we will know it is our angel team tapping us upon the shoulder and saying, take that sacred breath, dear one. Take that sacred breath into your heart and know that you are one, that you are loved and you are perfect in this moment. Join the cosmos in one of those breaths and feel the love and the connection and the joy that is the oneness. Angel Ariel is tapping on the door. I'm going to bring through a tone and see what she has to say to us this morning. Yes, dear one, it is I, Angel Ariel, as I look upon your gathering, and the fluttering of my heart is complete. For you to know that indeed your words are of us, for you to be moving forward, knowing you are connected, and there is absolute acknowledgement of the allness of the group, the allness of your world, in the allness and the oneness that goes to all aspects. We just wanted to gently say hello in this moment and give credence to those reminders that when you see and the thought comes to your mind, could this be one of those signs? Know that yes, indeed it is. And use it as that reminder in this moment to know the perfection and the loved that you are. You are perfect in this moment through the eyes of Source. You have never done nor will ever do anything that can separate you from that which you are. Walk forward in that knowing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't exactly know what it means, but I saw a lady do this after she worked with the group at the event that I went to. And so between myself and my team, and I invite you as well, that when we are meditating and we open so completely, this is how we bring ourselves back to our center. They have been they've been showing me this, how do they word it? They call it a covenant, that it is very much what our utilization of names is. They gave me the name Ivan, which is a covenant between me and those entities that have the knowledge around technology. It calls them in. When I talk about this, they always show me the old-fashioned plug of the telephone. So when we utilize the names of our angels, and we utilize the names if we've asked for a name and we practice with a name for our guides, it is, they don't need the names, but for us, it is it's it's a sacred covenant that we are entering into with our team. And so it have struggled a bit with that. It feels presumptuous to me, but they're beating that out of me because it isn't. It is a real time, real relationship with your non-physical team. And they want us to do whatever works and whatever blesses us. And so if names are a help to you or a gesture is a help, for me, this is okay. I'm pulling in. One of the ladies at that thing that I went to, she said, keep your energy, keep your light tight and bright. She said, keep your light tight and bright, which means I know for myself that I've walked in this world too open. And so it's like being a sponge and you're picking up all this crap from others. And we don't want to be picking that up. We can shine our light into the crystalline grid and turn up and be a blessing. You all know the feeling of being blessed just by being in the same room with somebody because the way their light shines. I have those people in my life too. That's what we can do. You know, when we get all tied up in knots around, you guys know I live my life. I like my bubble and I like my head firmly in the sand. I do not want to be informed about the world, but I want to shine my light into the world because I can't do anything with the grief that I feel around wars and terrible events. That does nothing for the world. But when I'm shining the love and the light that is me, when I take those sacred breaths and I just feel that oneness that Angel Ariel described, that beautiful moment of perfection, it is, they've shown me the crystalline grid, that web. I mean, it's talked about in so many different ways, but they've shown it to me like it, when we take those breaths, we're pushing the light in that web out and we're turning it up. We're turning the light of the world up. And it's just incredible. It's just incredible. If anybody would like to ask a question or make a comment, I welcome you at this time to do so. How was that for you guys? Did you enjoy it? Yay!
Incredible. Thank you,
Oh,
Kelly. Thank you. Thank
oh,
you.
oh, you're so welcome. It is a blessing to me to join together. You know, when two or more are gathered in my name, it is the truth. It is the truth. You know, when you take the hand of the person next to you with, you know, heart to heart, it does increase our output. And the light language coming through too. It's like that the way they sprinkle the light language throughout it is very, it is not any intentional. When I do my meditations like that, you guys, there's no intentionality to it. They drop in words like I'm as altered, you can see that. I know you can feel that. I'm as altered as any of you are. But then I get drop-ins and it will say, you know, like there's a picture they drop into my mind that is the surround, ground, and shield. And I learned that at that conference that I went to. This beautiful woman, Pat Longo, she's out there. It would be cool if you have time today to look up Pat Longo. There are pictures of her standing on a stage, and you can see I'm getting goose pimples even talking about it. She is just standing with her heart open, connected, and you can see the angel wings creep up, the energy creep up the wall behind her until it touches her arms. And she's actually able to say, "Are they here?" And her sister is recording her, and her sister says, "Yep, just hold still." And that energy comes up and up and up until she is like this with this beautiful and angelic. It isn't sparkly, it's like a shadow. It's like a shadow on the wall, but those shadows come right up to her hands. It is just incredible. It's the coolest thing. And I got to meet this woman. She was friggin' awesome. She about this big. I could fit her in my pocket. She's a little tiny thing, but she had power. Holy cow, she had power. And she teaches. She's been doing this work for 40 years, and she teaches and she does all kinds of awesome stuff. And her surround, ground, and shield. So that is Pat Longo giving all the credit to her, but it really, my guides just grabbed that and it was like, yes, Kelly Colleen, you need that. That is something you need because I'm too open. I was at that thing and this beautiful lady came around and she was doing like readings, kind of, sort of, not like mediumship, but just like bringing through messages without the question. That's how her gift works. And she just kind of walked around until she'd get a drop in about somebody. And she came over and she came by me and she said, "Your crown chakra needs to be tightened up, kid." Something to that effect. And I'm like, oh, too open, too open. That, and that since I have been home from my vacation and I'm practicing surround, ground, and shield, since I have been home, I've had so much more clarity. I have had so much more balance in that ability to be in a moment where things around me have the potential to be upsetting and affect me, and I'm just solid within myself. It's not that I'm not. Well, for instance, I would take all prayers. My daughter were waiting for, she could feel a lump in her jaw. My gorgeous, beautiful daughter. So think about what that triggers in our minds. That if something had to be removed or something like that, and we're waiting for the results of whatever. There's a bunch. Now, when I think about that, does it hit me right in my heart? God damn right it does. Of course it does. But I haven't. The Kelly of 2 years ago wouldn't be sleeping. The Kelly of 2 years ago would be sick to her stomach, not able to engage in life, waiting for the doctor to call. And I just feel, I don't know the word, clarity, solid, grounded, supported. Oh, okay. Yep, that's the word. Supported. I feel completely supported. And really, that's what they're calling us for, you guys. Calling us to. Utilize those sacred breaths. They are bringing me to that over and over in all the different work that I do. And that those sacred breaths in our Tuesday meeting, for you who were there, they pointed out 2 uses. And one of them, yes, it was the balance. So just for a quick second, I guess I can sit here and talk all I want. You guys can click off anytime you're ready. It's different when I do a thing and you pay a few dollars and blah, blah, blah. I feel like I have to, you can imagine it's human. And this is just us girls. I don't think there's any guys here. If there are, I'm sorry, but us girls getting together on a Friday morning and having a chat. I love it. But, oh gosh, now I can't remember what I was saying. I started to tell you something. I can't remember what it was. Well, I lost it. Well, that's foolish. So does anyone have anything they'd like to ask or say or? Oh, this has been fun. I've enjoyed it. I'm still, pray for me with my website. I was cooking with gas. It was falling right into place. It was looking gorgeous. I was very happy with it. And I had a friend teach me how to do, because I'm creating a class or a course about the angels. And the angels are working with me to do that, and it's awesome. But now I have to figure out the platform. I want to be able to sell the course like people do, And so I was figuring it out, and it was, you clicked a button and it took you to the link, and I could have the files all out on YouTube. And that was really coming together beautifully. Everything, it was looking really good. Then I got thinking about, my cat wants to go out. I got thinking about, if it's on YouTube, does that mean that when you if you buy one of my meditations, or if you buy, a link to this video, there's a certain expectation that would be, that would be there if you're paying money for stuff. There would be if I paid money for stuff. Would you have to watch YouTube's commercials? Because I've had lots of different people put under my meditations. Meditation is great, but it gets interrupted halfway through by a friggin' commercial. I have no control over that. I have not monetized my channel. I don't know how to. I've had people ask me stuff, but it scares me, and I'm afraid it's a scam, so I just don't do it. Yeah. Val, what can I do? What would you like to ask?
Um, I I was checking on your calendar for, I mean, this is a little bit off topic from what you were saying, but I was checking on your calendar and seems like you're still booked all the way up to January already.
I am. I am. I don't think I have anything left before February.
Oh, okay. So that it's yeah.
Yeah, well, I have the Saturday. I opened up some, I think, or I actually have some Sunday. I think tomorrow, I think Saturday is booked, but Sunday still has openings, but they're more expensive. My hubby is, just between us girls, he doesn't want me doing all this stuff all the time. He wants my time. He wants my undivided goddamn attention. God love him. And I mean, God love him. It's nice that he wants me, but cause I love doing this. I love doing it. And so I kind of made a deal with him, and I said, well, if I was making this amount of money, would you be okay with it then? Well, I guess I would. And I'm like, so all right. So then I put a couple of appointments out at a higher price on Saturday and Sunday. I've also, did you see, I've got a new offering. My new offering, because I've been trying to think about this. I've had times when I didn't have extra $8. And I've had people reach out to me for the Tuesday events, and I send them the link for free. I get that. I have been very poor in my life. I understand poor. I'm not poor now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I do understand what that means. So I understand a dollar. And so I got thinking about, like, if Kelly, saw somebody like me and I wanted to get together, I I could potentially do this. I put a Saturday opening, and I said, gather a group of your friends, up to 10. And so then the cost for and I offered an hour and a half. So then the cost for the hour and a half for each person is only going to be around $50 instead of 200 or whatever it is. Those, just between us, you guys, Alex Alex Ferrari told me to change my price. He said you need to up your price, and I'm like, really? Because I thought, I mean, I was at like, I think I was at $100 an hour, and I thought that was a lot. He's like, oh no, he said, you're gonna be killed. He said, you need to put your price up. And so I thought, yeah, okay, I can do that. So I did.
No, that is wonderful. It's well worth it.
Yep.
I saw
Well,
your
thank you.
group events, but the thing is, I don't have 10 friends that I can invite to join me on this, on something like this. They will,
I hear
I
you.
will,
I
I
don't
will
have any.
probably lose the like three that I have.
Yeah, well, I understand. I definitely understand. Yeah, I know. It's
So
a
I'm gonna go and get you on your calendar for January or whenever. I'll go back there. But I saw the Saturdays with the group and I laugh. I'm like, Jesus, I wish I had 10 friends that I could join me on this.
I don't either, except online. I have all kinds of friends now online. Oh, there's 12 here. Yay.
Yes,
I
and,
love that.
just like yourself, and I'm sure just like everybody here, I've been praying to find a group that I could connect and be in a community that everybody speaks the same language per
Yeah.
se,
Yeah.
because without
Right.
being judged or questioned or thinking that
Right.
you are, losing
I
your
sent I sent an email out today, because the cool thing about my guides, that it's just been a remarkable unfolding. I think probably Karen's the one that's been with me the longest in this group. Maybe Judy, but when I started, I'm a whole lot different now than I was then, for sure, in my ability. And what I've learned is my guides respond to the question. My guides respond to you guys' calling forth. So, like, if I were just sitting by myself doing my meditation, it would be only my energy that would be calling forth the whatever. But because we all joined together, it was a lot bigger calling forth. And I like, I, those questions are awesome. I reached out to somebody. I get, this is my process. Something grabs me on YouTube and I see if there's an email address and I send him an email. This guy, his whole thing is about simulation theory. My guides bring through stuff that make me understand and believe about simulation theory. I don't know enough about it to even ask them questions. So I would love to get on this guy's show and have him ask my guides to explain to him through his calling forth what
What's
that
his
is.
name? What's this guy's name?
I don't remember. I
Because
don't
that's
even
the one
remember.
that I watch on YouTube too, and I forgot his name now, but
Yeah.
he talks about all these
Yeah.
simulations and Jesus, I'm trying to
Well,
remember his
this
name.
this guy's YouTube site is based on Tom Campbell's work. Tom Campbell Tom Campbell's pretty out there, but I've never heard him say anything I didn't really agree with, to be honest. I mean, it's like, because the cool thing is that it's all true. It's all true. There is a timeline where it's all true.
Hmm.
And that's a lot to wrap your mind around, but like the whole Armageddon, I had somebody ask me, is the world going to come to an end, or are we going to be okay? And my guides were so clear in the big answer, yes. Yes to both. Yes, there is a timeline where people are going to experience the rapture. They gave me a download about the rapture once, and I was like, holy shit. But what they wanted me to see is, yes, yes, that is a reality, that if y'all energy is lined up with that, then absolutely enjoy, have at it. But if I'm going to be over here playing with my unicorns, you people can have, those people over there can have fun, but I'm going to be with my unicorns. I'm not having any Armageddon. That's not where my energy is. So, I think it's kind of a cool thing. Well, I suppose I probably should get some housework done. I don't want to. I'll ask my higher self to do it for me. This has been so much fun, you guys. Anything before I sign off? Love to you all. I thank you all for your love and support. And I'm going to put out an email that with my cell phone number, and I'm going to say, if you would like to be part of these, because this is the kind of thing I could do on a Sunday afternoon. Michael and I are, when he's gone into his watching Gunsmoke hours, I don't need to be staring at him. And I've told him that. And you know what he says? Oh, it's sickening, you guys. He goes, I'd like to be able to reach over and take your hand. I'm like, well, it is wonderful to be so loved, but however, I got a life here. Alrighty, my darlings. God bless. Bye
Thank
bye.
you, Kelly.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're so
Love you.
welcome. We'll do this again. Mwah, I love all of you
Yes.
too.
Thank you.